David Freese added 3 RBIs to his total as the Pirates got a win over the Cubs 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 5-3. The San Diego Padres knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-3. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Friday Night Baseball on the show, and we come your way from the Motor City of Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Brett Gardner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Martin on the move. 1 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Boyd has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up pull side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
A ball and a strike.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The next 1-2 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera is under it. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Iglesias.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, but this will land out there just foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ground ball left side. And that's out number 1. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now the first pitch from CC. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Two and two now. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air now, out to left. Gardner is there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. We are still scoreless. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mata is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And, guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Popped him up. And that's in there, base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
This ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Miguel Andujar now as he grounds one briskly to short. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1 and the Tigers nothing. Nick Castellanos now. Previous history with Sabathia, he's gone 2 for 8.
Nick Castellanos.
First pitch on its way. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Castellanos, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
So stepping in, Victor Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Castellanos stands at second with no outs. One and 2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
So stepping in, James McCann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Previous history with Sabathia, he's 0 for 11. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. The 1-0 home. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all, as the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, Tyler Wade. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Lawn darts and hand grenades right there. Mixing in some knocks. The unlikely way.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he takes a called strike 2.
1-2.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin able to take it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Wade, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in safely. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
High in the air into shallow left center. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Here's the 2-1 home. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Sanchez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Two out with the man at first. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air to straightaway center. After it is Martin. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers nothing. Here's Leonis Martin. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. Now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
In there, 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. Hit hard to the right. Foul. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The first baseman, number 24.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Cabrera, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0. Line towards center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Sabathia pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Tigers get just the one. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Here's Didi Gregorius. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-1 home. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I think he'll see what his replay guys think first. Looking at it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he was out or not. Tough call.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, as the lead remains 3-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
Next for the Tigers, James McCann, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there. 2 down.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. He's got a 3-1 lead. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wade. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit in the air out to left field. Mata is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. Has a look, now the pitch. Line towards center field. Martin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Leonis Martin as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Leonis Martin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Goodrum, once a Minnesota Twin, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Line drive to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. One now to Iglesias. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Dribble to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score holds. It's 3-1. Buck Farmer takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Farmer, a 27-year-old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Down and away, ball 1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Goodrum has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jeimer Candelario.
First offering on its way. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's one away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So one away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Takes this the other way to right, and Cabrera is going to have himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sabathia pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the first pitch from CC. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1. Ground ball right side, and that is into right field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Stepping in now, James McCann. And it's grounded just foul down the line. No hits to this point. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make 1 more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Jonathan Holder is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Standing in now, Mikey Mata, as he sends it on the ground to first. To second for one. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the one. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 3 and the Tigers 2. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And this is fouled at the plate. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. 0-1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
In now, Ronald Torreyes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're up 3-2. Ready for another chance? Leonis Martin. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Nico Goodrum.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is on his horse. 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a strike.
Here's a strike.
0-1.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order go the Tigers. Still a 3-2 ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers, number 77, Joe Jimenez.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
For the Yankees, the left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Jimenez, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. He's set. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 8th inning from Comerica Park with the visiting Yankees on top of the Tigers as you get a look at the line score to this point in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
No strikes.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Pitch out.
2-0.
Nothing doing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
D-Rod.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
This is line to left. Mata is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Leading off the inning, Jeimer Candelario, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Robertson pauses. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. High pop-up. Wade calls for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9,
Nick Castellanos now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Robertson, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 3-2. Back here at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park, as we get a shot of nighttime Detroit. Here's Didi Gregorius, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Didi Gregorius.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh and 1, here it comes. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
now batting.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Brendan Drury will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In there, strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is in the air out to left field. Mata under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yanks lead 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Brandon Drury. He's going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 29.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Victor Martinez will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Designated hitter, Victor Martinez.
And the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, James McCann. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 8, Mikey Matu.
Next for the Tigers, Mikey Matu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
1-0.
The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Drury has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. CC Sabathia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, Didi Gregorius had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Bronx Bombers defeated Detroit 10-7. Jake Arrieta got the win in the game and pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, helping lead the Phillies past the Rays 1-0. The Toronto Blue Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-1. The Baltimore Orioles knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-5. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Detroit Tigers picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-4. Entering the day's action, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, and the Yankees are in 4th place in the AL East. The Philadelphia Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-4. As of right now, the Rays sit in last place in the American League East Division, while the Phillies sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division. The Indians got 12 hits in this one as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-4. In the standings, the Indians are sitting atop the AL Central, while the Blue Jays are leading the American League East. Hector Velasquez was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 4-0. Heading into the day, the Red Sox sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division, while the Orioles are atop the division. The Royals got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-3. At the start of the day, the Royals sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, while the Angels are in last place in the AL West. The White Sox had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Twins are in 4th place in the AL Central, while the White Sox are 2nd in the division. The Seattle Mariners combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-1. In the standings, the Mariners are in 1st place in the AL West, and the Athletics are 2nd in the division. The Astros totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-3. Heading into the day, the Astros are in 2nd place in the AL West, while the Rangers are 4th in the division. The Pittsburgh Pirates hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 8-4. As of right now, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East, while the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. The Washington Nationals earned the 4-game series sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-0. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. Entering the day's action, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, while the Rockies sit in 1st place in the National League West Division. The Brewers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. As of today, the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division, while the Brewers sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 6-4. In the standings, the Cubs sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, while the Braves are in 3rd place in the NL East. The Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds 7-5. As of right now, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, and the Cardinals are atop the division. The Diamondbacks set 3 balls into the seats as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 6-3. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in 4th place in the NL West, while the Diamondbacks are atop the division. Buster Posey had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping the Giants push past the Padres 10-8. As of today, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, while the Giants are 3rd in the division. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.